We are going to discuss today emerging technology case studies for early adopters. So we have discussed in the past few weeks examples of emerging technologies under e-commerce, wireless, mobile, and web applications. So today I will be giving examples of emerging technologies under each of those areas which we consider, or businesses which we considered early adopters. Now when we talk about early adopters, it just means these are the businesses who are the earliest to adopt the technology in order to gain competitive advantage over their competitors. So once the technology came out, although a lot of people are not yet recognizing the use or the advantage of this technology, some of the businesses who are ahead in thinking that this might help them are what we called early adopters. Okay, now like what I said, I will be giving examples of real-life early adopters under web applications, wireless applications, mobile application, and e-commerce, which we have discussed in the past few weeks. Every week we discuss this, and as I have told you, we always look at emerging technologies, and in relation to business, we always ask what gives them the competitive advantage. And when we talk about competitive advantage, it just means what makes them earn more than the average of the business. And also return on investment, customer convenience, demand for suppliers and or customers, and streamlining of operations. As we have discussed in the past few weeks, these are always the questions we ask whenever you are presented with an example emerging technology. Now for the first application, we talked about e-commerce application, and just to review, e-commerce is the electronic form of exchange of communication between the organization and its external stakeholders, and this can be in the form of transactions between organizations and individuals, and this can be selling of products and services. And some of the examples of e-commerce applications that we had are business to consumers, business to business, consumer to consumer, and peer to peer. And this is what we discussed last week, no, 2 weeks ago. Now there are 5 major types of e-commerce revenue, and this just means that companies earn by having e-commerce, and there are several types or models in which they earn money. Either they earn through advertising, they earn through subscription, so like what I said, subscribing to news, to movies, to music. Transaction fee revenue is just earning whenever a transaction. So eBay, for example, earns through transaction fee. Whenever someone sells a product to another one, then they earn by having the transaction fee. Sales revenue model is through sales, and like in affiliate revenue model, we just talk about that you earn through referrals or affiliation. Now, one of the early adopters of e-commerce application is Real Health online physician services. I would like to show this example to you. And what they have found is that while this is loading up, physicians who use the online programs were normally younger than average and more likely to be female than expected. This finding was consistent across different types of physician population. Now this particular application is actually a service I have to wait for it to log on. So this is an example of the Real Health Online Physicians, and what this one provides is that for patients who don't have emergency cases can actually consult their doctors, and they actually have partners with providers, which are the healthcare professionals. They have partners with hospitals, and with hospitals they normally help with the payment and reservations and verification and service management for hospitals. If you're a pharmacy, you can actually be a member of this and be a part of the pharmacy network services, so that whenever patients need prescription, they can order through this network. And if you're a pharmacy and you're not present here, then you might be missing clients. So, and also health plans, in other words insurance, have partners with this. And this Relay Health is one of the early adopters of e-commerce.